Cheers, ready, mate. Cheers.
We found and entered the secret and hidden sanctuary of Illistar Spellweaver.
Yes.
A former leader, a hero of Evalthon. Whilst down there, you found notes and information that may help you as the journey continues. But as you decided to leave and you made your way back to the surface, you were you encountered a number of small and one adult green dragon, which you quickly made light work of. But just as that fight had come to an end, you heard a bone-curdling roar coming from above you.
No.
And Sam and Greg, as you look up, you're pretty confident that you can see a familiar form. A huge winged beast. The colour green.
That looked like pretty kite.
That's
a
no
form you have seen
kite.
Following you. A form you've seen following you.
Is it a bird?
For quite some time. And then you get a small window of time to prepare yourselves.
How much time? How much time?
I would say
8
it
hours?
would be about... I was going to say 10 seconds, but we may as well say 12 seconds. It would be the equivalent of 2 turns.
2 turns,
before
right.
it is going to get into some form of range. It is like several hundred feet above you at the moment.
So the dragon is flying over us. Hecknom, have you seen this before? I mean, have you seen a dragon before?
I don't.
That's not in
think
your fairy
he
tales.
has. Don't think he's seen a dragon before, and I don't think he ever spotted anything more than a shadow following this ship one time.
Well, if it's not immediately obvious, Sam is going to point out and be like, oh shit, this is not good. Just in case, like, Hecknon was thinking, hey, we could talk to this thing. No, this is bad.
It's pretty kite. What is problem?
Greg, we need your A game, buddy. This is going to go bad.
Is it a plane?
No.
Is it a pretty kite? No, it's cellulite.
Oh no. We're fucked. Hey guys, we are screwed. So
2 turns, Grave, if you can hear me, as in it's 2 turns before it'll be within range. So you've got like 2, yeah. Cool.
Hecknom, have you got like guidance or bless? Because Bogrud might need it.
Bogrud, but he's so mighty. Why do you need blessing?
This is a big fuck off dragon, Hecknom. I mean, if you want to see Bogrud have a challenge, this is going to be it.
Well, if this is what he needs, I'm first of all going to... so 12 seconds. First thing I'll do is cast Aid at level 4. Aid.
Bogrud has AIDS.
Knew that gnome woman was up to no good.
So Sam, Bogrud, and myself can have an extra 15 HP.
Nice.
And that's not temporary.
Is that above maximum?
Yep.
For 8 hours, you will. After 8 hours, you will have to put it back down.
Well, I'm going to put that as just temp HP so I don't confuse the shit out of myself.
But you can always get that back until the spell ends. Basically, when you click long rest, it'll disappear.
Cool.
Exactly.
Can I make Dolian a little bit?
It's healing because I wasn't at full health, so I've just added it to.
Can I make Dolian a little bitch? I just want to turn around to him and say, take these bottles, go down there and fill them up with special water. Do it now, do it quick. Run. And give him a load of empty potion bottles to go and fill up with the water.
And does
You
Dolian
can.
curtsy and go, yes, Greg, anything you say, Greg? Only
Yes,
Scottish.
almighty powerful.
Yes.
I will, as I said at the beginning, I will wait to hear if that's what Ali chooses to do.
That's fine.
Anything Sam and Bogrud want to do in this small window?
No. Well, actually, hang on a second. I have a. Where's it gone? I have something that says, my gem in my sword from the lava bear gives me plus 10-foot movement, which I don't think is applied on my sheet because I'm still showing a 30 feet. So am I okay to increase that now?
If I said it was an extra 10 feet of movement, then yes.
Yeah, I've got plus 10-foot movement, resistance to fire, woohoo, and fire cone the spell. Awesome. And I think...
As aid isn't concentration, I will cast Bless on Bogrud, Sam, Greg, and myself, and cast it at level 2.
Bless you too.
Oh, bless you. So what does Bless do? It gives us another D4.
D4 on attack rolls
One
and saving
D4 on
throws.
attack rolls and saving throws that fail.
Nice. I would like to... 10 minutes, that'll be long. I'm going to invoke my Boots of Speed to give me a bit more movement. And I'm just going to post that because I always forget about those boys. I mean, I don't know whether Celeborn will realise that I think I stole them from his cave, but hey, seemed like thematically...
Andrew, would you like just to ask Ali if he wants Dolian to go fill up the potion bottles?
Ali, do you want Dolian to go fill up the potion bottles? Louder.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Cool. Thank you. Oh, no.
Is he going to fall asleep down there?
Well, there will be saves to be made, which we'll ask for as we go. But yeah, no, that's cool. So while you guys are casting these spells and preparing yourself, is anybody wanting to move anywhere else? Are you happy where you are?
Oh, I am definitely moving. I am going back into the well. Hold water spell that I cast on myself lasts for 24 hours.
Of course you are.
So I am going back in the well. I'm very tired still. Yes.
I would like to use my 12 seconds to activate my Eldritch Maul and invoke my Hill Rune as well.
Go.
I have moved over to that statue. I assuming that's some low-lying ground cover, bushes, etc.
Yeah.
Is it enough?
A bit of,
Enough to use for cover?
I mean, I would say you would have to be almost prone to be fully covered. So you would have to lay down to be engulfed in the shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Okay, so I'm just going to attempt just to blend in, even though I know it doesn't give me any tactical advantage whatsoever.
I do like the visual images of this. Of like, if it was a film or TV show, like the camera would zoom to one of you, just like locking everybody's preparing.
Then you cut to Sam, who's just led down in a bush.
Well, hi there.
Yeah, Chippendale lay down though.
Yeah. It's like one hand for the... Sam's just going to do some stretches. Again, nothing mechanically that will help, but I feel he might need it. This is going to be a big fight, so...
This is like one of the first D&D movies.
Yes. Sam's going to just bust out some crunches while we wait for this thing to land.
Yeah, I thought Scott will give you exhaustion.
Oh no! Sam's just going to have a quick nervous piss behind the statue.
as all this is going on in the prepping, this shadow is growing larger and larger and coming more into sight for you all. You've all been told about it, so you're all looking up, and now this green form is about 100 feet.
Has it seen its baby there? Have we? Has Bogrud got time to like hide it?
Not anymore.
Even if I did, I'd be much more likely to just wave it around in front of it.
The dragon.
Yeah, I'd be much more likely to just pick up its dead baby and go, no, I killed another one. Because for some reason I have some sort of aggro relationship with this dragon.
So it is about 100 feet above you. So I would say that now is into range for combats to begin.
Good luck,
we will
everyone.
start with top of the round with Bogrud.
Okay, all right. So you said it's about 100 feet away at the moment?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Well then, in that case, do I drink a potion of speed, or do I hope that somebody hastes me?
Or do you just take some speed?
Yeah. Oh.
If you have a potion, drink the potion.
Yeah.
Free up a spell slot for somebody. Yeah. I'll use my bonus action then to drink my potion of speed. Let me just tick that off on my character sheet. That is now gone and zeroed off. So, by my count, that gives me 4 potential ranged greatbow attacks that I can fire off at this thing. And an AC of 21. And a movement speed of 100. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm going to make 4 greatbow attacks then, if that's cool.
That's cool.
1,
Woo!
2, 3, 4.
Look at those numbers.
Question! Well, my Eldritch Maul only affects melee attacks, so I can't add that, but I can add my Giant's Might. So that is 2, 3, 4. So 7, 13, 15, 19, 20, 35, 53, 55, 65, 70, 74, 78, 89 points of damage for you, sir.
God bless you, Bogrud.
And also pushed
20 feet back into the air.
Yeah.
This is going great, guys.
I'm keeping it at bay.
So now, every arrow hits, and as you do it, you see it. Not only does it slow his descent, it kind of pushes him back a little bit, and he's now 120 feet up in the air, and it is Hector's turn.
I'm glad you've clarified it's 120 feet.
Thank you.
So precise.
Quick scrolling through what I can do.
Yeah. Constantly scrolling.
Let's seeing Bogrud laying down the smack upon this creature. I do a guiding bolt.
Wow.
24 hits.
And have a look at the damage. There it is. That's 21 points of radiant damage. I think that's, I can't add anything extra to that. The only other thing to mention is that I think the next person who attacks it gets advantage.
Cool. Next up is Celeborn.
Oh, good.
He is going to use his fly speed to get. What is that? So get 40 feet above you all. So it's just flown down. It's now flown for 80 feet and it's 40 feet above you. And the first thing it does is it squeals a horrendous scream full of, you can hear the anger, the hatred, the rage in this roar.
Oh, classic.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Is that all of us?
That will be everybody. I will say.
I'm underwater. Do I hear it?
I'll give you advantage on the save because you're underwater, but you would still.
Okay.
That noise will still get through, but you will be able to.
Yeah, it just says, and you're aware of the dragon. You are aware of the dragon.
Yeah. Wisdom save.
So let's get some wisdom saves.
Okay.
I can add 1d4. Fuck you.
I can add 1d4. Hecknom, we love you.
If I
Hecknom,
fail this, you get a
we
D4 as
do.
well, Greg, don't you?
Yeah,
if I
it
fail
needs
this
to
with
be a
like
19.
9. There we go.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Scott is so angry. Literally
That makes
all
it 19.
Can you get Dolly to roll the wisdom save? He's not gone yet, has he?
Ali, can you roll the dice? Ali, roll the dice.
I mean, a DC 19 is.
He's
no mean
inside.
feat.
He failed it. He's inside the thing, though. Will he have heard it?
He's aware of its presence, and he's probably not 120 feet away yet.
So yeah, he failed. He got a 5.
Good, so he's frightened. He's not coming back. Sweet.
Yeah, he's a pissy bitch. Of course he's going to be frightened.
You might make him get the healing water quicker that you all don't know about.
No.
Also, he can't come back. So
Just stuck down there, getting put to sleep.
Point the dragon in his direction. Oh, send the dragon down there and then shut it down. What? Sorry, what? Thinking out loud, don't mind me.
Do we think it can squeeze through the hole? It might get his
this
Sorry, what?
motherfucking dragon is mine.
I'm sorry, it can what now?
Now that the excitement, of all passing those wisdom saves.
Hey, every single one of you.
We're all now immune to it as well for 24 hours, so we can't try that again.
Guys.
I mean,
When I saw that 18 pop up, I'm like, thank fuck, Craig, last place.
I mean, at this point, I would say we still love you, Scott, but fuck you, that was great.
Without Bless, I had a 5% chance of passing that save.
We will definitely survive this, guys. Definitely.
With Bless, I had a 25% chance.
That's a massive difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does this terrifying, awful, high-pitched squeal, and you all just kind of shrug.
Do we all just start belly laughing, going?
Your youngest did it better.
like when your toddler throws a tantrum and it just makes you giggle, and you're like.
Sam tries to do it back again, but pitches it better.
No, you do it like this.
It does that, but instead it says here frightening presence and then attack afterwards. It's not going to do its attack, but I am going to do its breath weapon as it's 40 feet above you all.
90-foot cone.
Oosh.
That'll get everybody. That'll get everybody bar Greg.
Yeah, boy.
Yes.
And I think you may as well X Dolian off the map because he's not here now. Apparently, on his 12 seconds, he ran back inside.
Yeah, I'll just put him up there for now. So, everybody, apart from Greg, will be a con save, please.
Oh, good. It's my strong point.
Just what Sam loves, Constitution.
Yeah.
Can't see a problem with this.
Bless lasts a solid minute, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can use it for a solid minute. Won't help me, so I won't bother rolling the d4. Won't make a difference.
Great.
I obviously going to roll some luck and go again. It's better than it was.
They
that
both came through at the
was
same
worth
time
a
for
luck
me.
point.
And the worst thing about it is I'm wearing glamour-studded armor because that's amazing, but I don't have equipped my leather armor, which is poison resistant. I chose fancy instead of fucking useful.
Style over substance.
That's Sam.
Let's roll the damage because it's always more fun, isn't it?
I will take half because I am poison resistant.
Hecknum's double poison resistant. Does that count?
Jesus.
I'm dead.
Is Sam unconscious?
Yep.
Oh.
Oof.
No. Yeah, you two are obviously going to take 41 points of damage as we round up.
Yeah.
Have you not got any green dragons or anything in your gem? Oh.
Just me.
I'm,
And me.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Craig.
bad dwarven anyway.
Yeah, so you'd have had it either way.
I mean, I should take a portal, I reckon.
Next up is Greg.
Just throw the level 1 healing word at Sam to get him back up.
That is pretty much what I plan on doing. Using my meta magic to double the distance.
So
Throwing a healing word.
You were underwater.
Water.
Sam was
Yeah.
sort of trying to hide in the shrubbery.
Yeah, so I won't know. So I've popped my head back up.
Yeah.
and as I'm laying prone in the bushes, then that's what provides me with the cover.
But you laid down before he came here, so I might not actually know that.
Sam looked exactly the same way Sam did before, led down in some bushes.
Yep.
Although I did make a mocking noise at the dragon and then get immediately toasted.
Karma.
Yeah.
I will just pop up and I will just fire away a firing bolt at the dragon.
That one miss as you come up and you're soaking wet and come out of this well.
And beautiful.
And as you do, the sort of the firebolt sort of like sizzles as your hands are so wet and kind of moves off to one side and misses Celeborn.
That is all I can do for this turn then, unless anybody shouts to me while I'm up that Sam's down that I won't know about it, so that's me.
So then next up would be Dolian, but Dolian's running down, so
Dolian's here.
if you can get him to do as a con save when you can, just to see about the sleeping thing, so he needs to beat a 10 for a con
Yeah,
save.
he's just literally gone up to the toilet, so he'll do it when he comes back down, if that's all right.
And then we move to Sam.
Roll a death save.
But if you'd like to whisper the death save to me, please.
Okay.
Would Bogrud have seen Sam go down because Sam is stood near was near Bogrud?
Yes, I would say you would, because Sam wasn't completely engulfed in.
He was just off to be left, and then he's gone from going ha ha to
Yeah, so you definitely would see that he.
cool. So I can use my speaking action to go, everybody, Sam's down, and then continue to try and beat the fuck out of this dragon.
Yes. So next up is Bogrud.
I use my speaking action to go, everybody, Sam's down.
Well played, well played.
Thanks, Bogrud. I mean, obviously that's no. I would say.
He got a 15 on his con saving throw
Yeah, so he's
with
still
his modifiers.
Can
Bogrud's
can,
running
can
through
I
the
ask a
corridor.
question of the party and get their feedback on what I should do with my turn?
Yeah. Do you,
So,
want me
like-
to, do you want me to not listen to the plan?
Ooh, a little bit. Of
No,
meta.
no, the plan's probably something you could have imagined is going to happen. Do I use an action to go dragon style so I can fly after it, and then action surge to get some damage in? Or do I just attack until it gets within range with my bow, and then use a turn to beat the fuck out of it, action surge to beat the fuck out of it again?
Are you desperate to go kill it
WWD
now
do.
or wait for it to come down?
Yeah, do I go after it, or do I wait for it to come down?
If
Because
you-
if I go after it,
Yeah,
it
if
at
you-
least draws
yeah.
its attention for a while.
But if you bring it down, then we can all help. Well, I'm dead, so I'm no help. Pros and cons, pros and cons. Be true
You're
to
not
Bogrud.
dead, you're just resting.
I'm just fashionably laying around.
Okay then, right. What I think I'll do is I will.
Oh, look at it. Come on, tactician. Oh, this is
I'm
good.
trying to think what the most logical. I only need to get within 15 feet of it, so I only need to be 25 foot off the ground.
While you're thinking,
God damn it! It recharged its breath weapon. Okay, that simplifies things a little bit because I want to draw its fire then, so it doesn't blanket burn everybody again. This may tactically backfire in the end, but I will use my action to trigger my Draconic Amulet. Then I will action surge. So I'll fly within 15 feet of it. So I'm under it, but I'm within 15 feet, so I can still reach with my Eldritch Maul. And I'll throw 4 punches at him. And see what happens. Let me just turn on Eldritch Maul for damage.
Are you just going to, like, boxing glove its nuts? While you're
Essentially,
underneath it?
I'm using his bollocks as a speed bag. Just...
to stop it having more babies for you to kill.
Yes.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3 hits.
I don't like that.
Unless you have some kind of ability to add D4s to things.
Yes, I can add D4 Bless to.
Far too kind.
You are far too kind.
Yeah, thanks, Kat. That's a lot.
So that 22 becomes a 24 then. So I assume it's the 22 that missed.
No, it was the 34.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I had advantage on the first hit because nobody's fired an attack at it yet.
Greg did.
Oh no, yeah, Greg.
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Greg should have had advantage on that fireball.
Does Greg
I'll
roll another fireball? Just roll another one.
There you go. Is that any better?
It just misses. Oh, no,
But
do
did you
have
get
the- no,
bless?
you don't have the. Did he get?
Yeah, I've got bless as well.
So add a D6. A D4 even.
It hits.
Hecknom just standing there, just like, with my D4 to the rescue. Yeah.
Hecknom's the MVP of the fight because
Just
he
quiet.
gave everyone an extra D4.
You see, I don't even see that. I see it as Hecknom just turn around, literally shout to everyone, "You could do that better. Remember, you could do that better."
Try again.
How about you do it better this time?
So yes, yeah, so
Believe in
instead of-
yourself.
Greg just like swims up to the surface and launches a firebolt, and it hits Celeborn in the back as he was looking towards Bogrud, who had already hit him with 4 arrow shots. And your firebolt does 26 fire damage as it hits him in the sides. I think
That is decent damage for a cantrip. That is real decent damage for a cantrip.
It's not bad, is it?
No. But I'm guessing you just rolled really high on your damage rolls. What is it, 3d10 at this level?
D10, yeah.
9, 7, 10.
Nice.
Beautiful.
But yeah, and then as he turns his head to see where the firebolt comes from, Bogrud
He gets
then-
speed bagged by Bogrud.
Yep.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just a
Bear
little
with me.
ouchie.
That's 26, 33, 40, 61, 73, 83, 93, 94, 114, 125, 133, 143, 151 damage.
He looks blooded.
I am Scott. I am crying in DM along with you, cause shit's sake.
As that happens, and Bogrud is slamming into his testicles, Celeborn kind of flaps his wings in pain almost, and will do his wing attack as a legendary action. And
Get
so
a DC
Bogrud
23
is
death save.
yes.
Is that's just Bogrud because he's flow?
I'm within
No.
15 feet, yeah. So that's for
cool.
me. DC 23 deck save. Well, that's not gonna do anything.
+4.
Don't
Plus
you
a
have
D4.
lucky?
No, I don't have lucky, unfortunately. I can add a D4 to it, so I could do 7.
Well, 2d6, and I rolled 4 plus 8, so it's 12 points of bludgeoning damage that Bogwood receives. But you also are knocked prone. You are 15 feet below him. He's 40 feet in the air.
I'd be 25 feet up, so it's another
Yeah.
2d6. But I am flying, though. Am I not just let down in midair?
No, you were flying.
Yeah,
He doesn't need to do a flying save. Bullshit. No, I'm joking.
so that's just another bit of 11 points of falling damage as you hurtle, like spinning out of control, like when you see.
So that's 23 damage total. I take half the bludgeoning damage because of my hill rune.
Okay.
So that'd be 6. And then falling damage. What kind of damage is falling damage?
I would say it was bludgeoning because you're landing on a heavy surface.
So half from that as well. So 23 half 11.5. So I take 12 damage.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's like when you see a skydiver lose control, even if it's only 25 feet, you're kind of spinning and whirling with these wings.
Bogrud just takes a bit of a tumble. I've not flown for a while. Got to get my wings back in.
But he is looking bloodied and in quite a bit of pain after the 9 attacks it's received so far.
Yeah, I've hit it 8 times. Greg's hit it once.
So then, if Bogwood's done, next up is Hecknom.
So Hecknom obviously heard Bogrud telling him that Sam was down. So using his is Bogrud actually where he is right now?
I've led on the floor.
He'd be underneath.
Underneath the dragon. Yeah, I've just not moved my token under the dragon because then I can't see it.
So from here, would I be able to see Sam, or do I have to go like all the way up to like there?
I would say, where was you originally? Where was you looking?
Somewhere there.
Where? On the wall.
It's an edge of the wall there. You'd definitely be able to see Sam. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just go that far.
What's going to be really funny is when we put all this effort into getting Sam up, and then the dragon just uses its breath weapon again, and knocks him back down.
Rinse and repeat. And then going to cast. Now I can see him. Cast a healing word on Sam.
Sam has 7 HP.
Sam coughs for 2 minutes straight.
And then he's going to put his attention back to the dragon and cast command.
Nice.
Okey-dokey.
His one word is going to be drop.
No, he'll land on me, you div.
So I rolled a. Oh, I didn't realise. 22 it was. I didn't realise I was rolling it at a bit of advantage already.
I think that's probably going to beat my DC 17 yet.
Plus 10 to wisdom saves, Jesus.
The ancient dragon has been around a while. And also resistance, magical resistance.
Legendary
action,
resistance
bonus
just,
action moving.
just chooses to say fuck you whenever it loses a fave anyway.
DM's favourite, players hate it.
No, sorry, I was looking at my thing. It doesn't have magic resistance, so it will use its one of its legendary resistances to ignore that.
Because it got a 12.
He's got a 12, yes.
And that's everything Hecknon's doing.
Cool. Next up is
Celeborn, isn't it?
Celeborn. Yeah, so Celeborn's going to fly and land above Bogrud, sort of thing. So Bogrud's below him.
So it's stood. Is it stood towering over me now? It's on the floor,
Yeah.
but towering over.
Teabagging.
Obviously, Bogrud was just knocked prone with the wing attack with the when he blew him down to the ground.
Yeah, on the floor.
So it will do a bite attack at Bogrud for a 29 to hit.
Hits.
So that is 26 piercing as 10 poison as it tromps down and kind of like grabs you around the midsection, just like pierces your skin on either side and does damage. You feel the poison like oozing into the wounds his teeth has made, but
would be 36, but I is resistant to both types of those damage currently, so 18.
Yep. And then it takes 2 attacks with its claws, one after another. So a 30 and a 20 and a 34.
Yeah.
So it is
33, so that's another 17.
And that will end its turn. Next up is Greg.
Greg is toying with
Yourself?
2 things. Well, I think I am going to cast. I'm going to use my sorcery points to transfer a spell slot and cast Bigby's Hand.
Cool.
I will be. I think you just cast it first, don't you? And then on your next turn, you can do something with it.
Doesn't it make an attack as part of being summoned? Like a spiritual weapon? Sort of.
Not sure. You can move the hand up to 60 feet on subsequent turns. I'm casting it over by Bogrud anyways.
It says the hand strikes one creature or object within 5 feet of it. It doesn't say after this turn, so I would say this turn.
Yeah, when you cast the spell and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns.
Okay, so for a bonus action, I would like to try and probably fail at what's the one that holds him? Holding the dragon.
Cuddle.
Yeah, I want to try and cuddle. Greg likes cuddle.
That's so great. I would like to pat the dragon.
Oh god, this is too much reading. I'm just trying to find the word.
Yeah, it says here, forceful hand is that push.
No, it's grasping hand. The hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature. Is he huge or smaller?
Be gargantuan, no?
Is gargantuan, so it's bigger than huge.
Alright, okay. So I'll have been able to see that it was bigger than huge, wouldn't it? So I won't have tried that one. I'll try the interposing hand instead. Cool. I'm going to have it interposing between the dragon and Bogrud.
So Bogrud would be laying on the floor, so this hand is just going to be like directly
Yeah.
above him.
It provides him with half cover. It's not much, but it's half cover.
It's an extra, 3 AC or something?
Plus 2 AC,
Plus 2.
I think.
Can't remember what half cover is versus 3/4.
We'll figure that out.
We'll figure that out. I'm sure it's not going to matter when the dragon's throwing up 30s left, right, and centre.
I know, but...
Anything else Greg wants to do?
Yes, he would like to try and move and hide behind this rock. Have I got enough? 40, what's my speed? Okay. So, if no, for this turn, he's just going to move to the other side of the water, the other side of the well, but he's going to duck down behind the well this time, so he's not actually in the water.
Yep.
That's it for my turn.
No worries. So, Dolly is still going to collect. He can do a wisdom save anytime he wants to see if he's... No, I think you can do it at the end of every turn, can't you? So,
Ali,
whenever he's
wisdom
ready.
save. What's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom is a
Come on.
1, so it's 17.
17 in total.
Sorry, no, he's still scared of the dragon. Next up, though, is Sam, who's laid on the ground but woken up and feeling a bit groggy. Probably coughed and had a puff of green, poisony smoke come out of his mouth.
Kind of grim. While I'm laying in the cover with my 7 health and there's this big fuck off dragon, I am going to use one of the spells I have stored in my ring of spell storing. I have a level 3 cure wounds.
Cool.
So I am going to cast that on myself. I'm going to touch my ring and touch myself to cure myself. Cure wounds, I have
A
it.
cheeky finger to revitalise himself.
Just a little cheeky finger.
I mean, with the way Sam said touch his ring and then touch himself, I'm getting smelling salts to wake him up a bit more.
Yeah.
Whoa. I can't remember eating that.
Oh, what is cure wounds? I don't have it as a spell.
Cure wounds.
Hang on. Usually I have
At
this.
third level, would it be 3d6? I think. 3d8.
3d8. That's still
Plus
at
your-
plus 4.
Plus charisma.
Okay, so
Who put it into your ring?
Many people.
many people. Sam can't remember who's been at his ring. I really can't.
One of Sam's many conquests.
Many.
It's the spellcasting ability that will be added to it, I think. So.
That charisma for a bad block, is it not?
Yeah.
Well, unless it was.
Wait a minute, wasn't it me that put it in, yeah? Wasn't it me with a really high spellcasting focus, yeah?
Greg
No, I actually don't know. I
would love to say yes. I either think it might be Hecknom or there was a
somebody in a-
cleric or...
I think it was.
I remember you buttering
went
him up.
before you went into the
stairs
the
dungeon.
IRL. Yeah, I think it was the dwarven woman there. I think it was.
I honestly
What-
didn't make a note of it.
What was her
I
spellcasting
am
modifier?
pretty
I'll
sure
say she has
that
a
me
plus
and
4.
A plus
Hector
4.
and Sam have had a conversation about putting
Yeah.
spells into the ring before.
Heckman and Sam have had a conversation about Heckman putting stuff in Sam's ring.
Wouldn't be the first
and
time.
the other way around.
Let's face it, Sam's had this conversation with everybody at least once.
Apart from Bogrud.
Very, very early, Sam realised not to have that conversation with Bogrud. So are you saying
No,
plus
Sam
4?
did have the conversation with Bogrud, but he was asleep.
Or is that when you did the
Plus
one
4.
punch and nearly killed me? Yeah. Sorry, Scott, was that plus 4?
3d8 plus 4, then yeah.
Okay. 23.
Nice.
Right.
That's decent healing.
Yeah. Do I get a bless on that as well?
No.
Nice
Attack
try.
rolls and saving throws only.
Chucks. Can I like hit myself in the head to try and bless myself?
Heal, damn it.
You can heal better.
Okay, that's
dear.
feeling slightly better now. So that was an action to do that. As a bonus action, I'm going to cough some more poison smoke and bellow over to Bogrud. Punch that fucker really hard, Bogrud, and give him some bardic
I'm
inspiration.
trying.
Keep
He
going.
says as he's been eviscerated by a dragon.
So we're both like various laying on the floor, just like going, "You go." All right.
You are both laid on the floor.
We're both laying on the ground. I think my predicament is slightly worse, given that I have an ancient dragon eating me currently.
Well, maybe some bardic inspiration will help.
I'm sure it will. It definitely
Great.
can't hurt.
It'll be great. Okay, I forgot about Nim, who is stationed over here and was out of
Is
the
Nim-
way.
Nim's immune to poison, isn't he? Yeah.
Get him in there. Give me an extra +3 to all of my attacks.
But you was unconscious, so
Is it concentration based, find familiar?
No,
Or is it
it's
just
not.
until they go pop?
And it's not even find familiar, it's an invocation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just thinking if you passed out, would you still be that? Is it your magic?
Let's have a look.
But if it doesn't say anything, then
Oh,
we'll just keep it as it is.
Well, let's double check. What happens to a Pact the Chain familiar if...
Ask the AI. The AI will know.
No, I've just asked my AI, my assistant.
Jeeves. You just asked Jeeves.
And little Alex Horn says, whatever I decide, because I'm the...
Well,
It's whatever Scott
The
says.
Taskmaster.
to be fair,
Dungeon Master.
someone has put here, the Warlock familiars are usually go-betweens with the Warlock and the Patron, so I'm guessing it's whatever Hyacinth would have empowered Nim to do. Is Nim like Toby and against his will, my familiar, or is he a pal and hanging around for life no matter what?
For now, until we make it concrete, we'll say he stays around, but we will obviously maybe change that when we have a bit of a chat. And
That's
see what
fine.
We think makes sense.
We will work that out during. So as as Nim has just watched me get nearly killed, I am going to.
Is Nim still in Quasit form from the last session?
Yes. So.
I remembered another thing.
I thought it was still imp form, but now you've said that, of course, it has completely reminded me of that.
Where's the real Graham?
Loving it. Now, the Pact of Chain says, as a bonus action, I can command the familiar to take the attack action, but I have just used my bonus action. Does it have its own thing?
We just need bits.
There it is. I'm just saying, it can't attack because I've used my bonus action. Okay.
Hi, Kelly.
It's a little Avenger.
Oh, little hat. Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, he's got so
Hi.
big.
Oh, and Harry.
Massive.
He's going bold now as well, isn't he? Show your body.
You coming up as well? Jesus.
Cat roll me a D100.
It's got to be that on as well.
Hi, Harry.
Good Spider-Man hat, Harry.
Oh, that's an
You said
amazing hat.
Please.
I mean, I thought you were last year.
You could have just ruined the session for us, Harry.
Oh, made it
Could
better.
have saved it.
I'm joking. I'm just joking. You off to bed now?
No, just 2 hours.
2 hours? I don't think so.
Just 2 hours.
You might have school in the morning. We don't know yet till they tell us.
I want Joseph to swim with
I'm
the
showing you this bulb patch. All right, bulb patch. I've actually got food in there.
Oh, little mohawk.
Oh, look at it.
It's
Oh,
thinning on
nice.
top.
Just like Daddy.
Mm.
No, my hair's fine,
Yeah,
thank you.
obviously as well. You said it's going here.
Might be receding, but it's not thin yet. Right, come on, you lot. Off you go.
Joseph's hair is darker than Harry.
Go on, we're in the middle of a very important session. So get out.
This is therapy 101.
No.
Night.
Bye.
Can he attack?
I'm going to say it would
Oh,
have
he's just a kid.
been. I would say it would be on my bonus
He
action.
frequently tells me he's
which
going
I've
to punch me
taken.
in the willing.
Yeah.
Sam, would you roll me a? Can't we roll me a
80
D4?
A D4.
Okay, so
If I die, I'm putting that kid up for adoption, just FYI.
Sam, you're not quite sure if you're imagining this because everything's been crazy these last
Hit me with it.
12 seconds,
Mm.
and you think you see again a little tear appear in the space and time in front of you, and the little wizard, familiar cheeky smile, just pops through, and you see his face turn and looks at Bogrud, and he winks,
Oh shit.
and he disappears, and Bogrud has had the fly spell cast on him.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm already flying. I was really hoping that was Bogrud has had the effects of a long rest.
Oh no, actually no, it's on a random creature, and I have done it 2 away. I did who was the second closest to Sam, but Sam would have been the number 1 target. So no, you can only fly.
So it'd be Hecnon.
So it looks at Hecnon, and he winks at Hecnon.
Now Hecnon can fly.
And Hecnon, you feel some sort of lightness, like you've been drinking fizzy lifting drinks.
Wow, flying Hecknom. I don't get that till like level 17 or something, do I?
Burp and you'll come back down.
Think I'll try defying gravity, and he floats. Is it a voluntary spell, or is he just flying no matter what?
Does he know he can fly?
I don't know. He's had the spell cast upon him, so I will say yes. You somehow. Harry's a very, very powerful wizard.
Apparently so.
Yeah, so he's let you know telepathically sort of thing, and as he winked at you, you just got this sensation in your head that just fly. He doesn't.
Why do I just envision Munchie there? Want to get high?
Hi.
But yeah, can the Quasit, however, do any attacks, Samuel?
No, I'm going to say it attacks on my bonus action, which I use to grant bardic inspiration. So not this turn.
So then we're going to get to the top of the order. Can you all roll me a perception check, please?
I've got a great view from down here. Oh, could I use half my movement to get up?
I mean, are you persuasively perceiving?
Oh, I can't see. It's my fucking eyesight.
Not to put him to face.
There you go. Shut that door behind you, please.
So Greg, Sam, Hecnon, and Bogwood not so much. But
Bogrud has more pressing concerns at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, you could feel. I would say you can all feel this.
Ooh.
There's sort of a tremor on the ground. You feel like the earth shaking a little bit.
Not Hecknom, he's flying.
Sam and Greg, they know where it is. Hecnon isn't sure if it's what just happened with the little wizard, and that's why he feels a little bit shaky. Bogrud, you're not sure if it's just the dragon stomping as he's directly above you, but yeah, you feel a tremor in the ground.
Oh, good.
I'm sure this is going to go very well.
It'll be fine.
Can't see a problem.
Be fine. Oh, and I just want to say at the end of my turn, I use my movement to stand up.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Next up, then, back to the top of the order with Bogrud.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Second Wind and get some HPs back, which I believe is 1d10 plus my fighter level.
Yes.
Fighter level is 12, so it's a d10 plus 12. Come on, 10. 5, I'll take it. 17 HP back. That's like one attack from the dragon. And then my half my movement to stand up, obviously.
Does
So-
the hand stop you standing up from where you currently are? Are you able to move through it?
Doubt it.
It follows
it's
my
between-
hand. So it follows my hand movement. So I'd be assuming that because it follows you where you go and follows your hand movements.
So
But
is that
plus,
that?
what's your
As Bogrud stands up, it just
yeah? What's your strength score as Bogrud, as everything that he is?
28.
So yeah, he can walk through the hand at any point anyway. If his
Okay.
strength score is
It
equal to or
might
higher
even
than
be
the hand,
29.
if it's
Yeah,
equal
no,
to or higher
28.
to the hand, it can just pass through it. So it's the hand strength score is 20.
I'm quite happy for the hand to stay there. Bogrud just goes straight through the standing through that
And then
hand.
Greg quickly spots that and then puts a hand up as well.
So yeah, Bogrud stands up.
Cool. Now, I'm guessing that this hand, it counts as... Does it count as flanking since it can attack and stuff? And it's within 5 feet of the dragon?
It is a creature that's an ally, so
It's
I
an
would say yes.
object. It's classed as an object, not a creature. Would that make a difference?
It would do.
But it
Sorry.
can attack and has an AC and everything.
Well, a stone wall, a stone floor has an AC, as we know.
But it can't attack.
I don't think I get AC bonus, flanking bonus for spiritual weapon.
No, fine.
Sorry.
Did Nim move closer to the dragon for flanking purposes? Trying everything I can to get that extra 3 just in case.
A little bit.
No, it's fine. So I've obviously sidestepped the hand.
Yep.
Although, I mean, can I punch through it if I can pass through its space?
You can just walk through it or punch through it. Yeah, because you're higher than his strength score. It just provides you.
Well,
half
fine.
cover.
I'll stay where I am then, because there's no point moving if I don't have to. And yeah, so I've used my bonus action to get a little bit of HP back. So I'll use my action to punchy.
Let's see what happens.
I imagine it as when Bogrud's like when he goes to punch, I just open my fingers, so it's like the fingers are spread, so he can just punch through the fingers.
Woohoo!
So that is
I'm obviously going to add a D4 for Bless to that 22, so that still hits.
they all hit.
So attack number 1, attack number 2, attack number 3, and then I'll do the crit at the end.
Cool.
I'm going to add flame shackles to it because I may as well for the extra damage. I'm hoping this doesn't outright kill him, because if it does, that means I can't soul trap him. But I mean, I'll just take the W if it does happen.
You don't have the team.
Got an itch on the nose.
Oh, I'm definitely doing more than 135 here.
Yep.
That was non-lethal
Correct.
damage, though, wasn't it?
Nope.
No? So that's 35 plus 20 is 55, 63, 67, 99, 112, 132, 149, 156 damage.
Needed the crit.
With a last roar, which turns to a whimper. You see his head start swaying after these punches. And he just collapses right next to Bogrud.
I thought he maybe had 2 more turns left in him. That's why I went for the HP rather than the gem slot this turn. I didn't think I was going to get him. I imagine without the crit, I would have been just shy of killing him.
Yeah, 30 for the less.
So, yes, when I said, oh, let's see what happens, it was because I expected, especially with the crit, it was going to be down. So I tried giving you a little bit of a...
I'd already used my bonus action at the start of my turn, though, so it was too late.
Yeah.
I'd second winded first and then did my attacks.
Well, Sam did great. Sam stood there and then died. That was my help.
Well, I'm still waiting for these bottles of water from Dolian.
He's
I
asleep.
need another Constitution save.
Oh,
Constitution save, Ali. Ali. Hang on.
What is it with a 9? Is it a 9 with a dot at the bottom? Yeah.
No.
Plus what?
+1.
Said it was +2, so it's 11 altogether.
I thought it was his wisdom save.
I had this in mind beforehand.
12.
Craig can verify this. As Celeborn falls to the ground, he hits the statue that you are fighting around. The statue crumbles into pieces, and as it does, the doorway closes shut.
He's trapped inside.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
We
Do you know what the fact-
had a brief conversation. Craig did ask what happens if the statue gets damaged. He has to leave the other day.
No, the fact that he's in there's fine, but my concern is I want them bottles of water.
So you'll have to find a way back in then.
I am going to dive down that well and start smashing away at the bottom until it breaks through.
Okie dokie.
I
If
want
you
that
want-
water. I don't care about him.
Roll me, so 6 seconds an attack. Roll me 1,500 d20s.
Okie dokie.
And that's maybe how long it will take underwater, all with disadvantage because you're fighting against water. Like the friction of water as you're hitting and swinging. No, it is an unbreakable, magical field.
It'll only let me do.
So, how many d20s?
1,500.
Yeah, because it will take years potentially of hammering away at this.
I've just asked my AI to simulate that roll.
I've just done it on the thing.
10,553.
Oh.
Greg, you break through with your final bit of strength, and as a very, very old half-orc, as it breaks, the water falls down, you die. Everyone else is already dead, or all dead.
The planet has been saved years ago. Greg's
But no.
still trying to get some free water.
You can swim down and start hammering, but you will soon realise you are not going to break it, even with a magical weapon.
Even my AI went, I can't roll that, it would take forever. It gave me the distribution of all the different dice and what the average would be, but went, no, I ain't simulating those.
It's only 150 minutes.
But anyway, after
So 2.5 hours.
Next up is Hecknon.
100%, but I don't trust the rest.
Is there anything you wanted to do?
I don't trust the rest.
But
I want to
combat is
fly
over.
away.
Combat is
There's
over.
nothing there.
Okie dokie. Combat is over.
I don't like the way
You
this
all
says
feel another rumble
that. Oh, of course.
on the ground.
Bogrud, are you hungry?
No.
And
Little bit put out that I didn't soul trap the dragon.
potentially a little bit too late for reinforcements, but a boulette, how you pronounce it, is gonna just land shark out of the ground, leaving a tunnel behind him.
Oh, we love these.
Where 3 creatures come crawling out of this tunnel.
The fuck are those? So these areas here where I'm standing, is that elevated?
It's slightly
Well, there are steps.
elevated,
There are
yes.
steps down, aren't there? So does that
Yeah.
mean that these are elevated within trees as well? So am I standing eye line with them?
I would say yes. Let's say yes.
Oh shit!
So, I mean, combat was over as Hecknob's turn. So, it's currently no initiative. So, unless somebody wants to make an attack, we will roll another set of initiative instead of keeping that order.
I have legitimately jumped back in the well, by the way. I am back down at the bottom of the water, so I don't know they're there yet.
Okay,
But I'll roll my initiative anyway.
I want to know. So, is there time that I could have spotted these?
We felt the rumble, we'd have known.
There's a rumble on the ground, and then just like the bullet just comes crashing out of the ground,
Okay.
leaving a tunnel behind him, and then these other creatures come scurrying through this tunnel.
Well, if I've got time to make a reaction to that, I would like to take the what was it called again? The Staff of Frost that I got last time, and expending how many charges is it for it? 4 charges of 10. I'm going to cast Ice Storm. It's within 300 feet. So it's definitely within that. 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
The bullet saves, but I'll say the other 3 don't. I'll do them all in one.
And that's cast from the staff, so it doesn't use any of my spell slots. And I will adjust that down. 2, 3, 4. And as a speaking action, I'm going to shout to everyone who is available to hear that there's more things on the horizon.
What's the damage on that cat?
Oh, sorry.
2d6 bludgeoning plus 4d6. 2d8 bludgeoning plus 4d6 cold.
Do you want me to roll those?
Go on then.
2d6.
2d8
2d8.
and 4d6.
2d8 and 4d6. Woo!
So the 3 orcs didn't seem to like that at all, and
Sam's quite handy with his rod.
you can see they are kind of bleeding from all this like stones, the bludgeoning sort of thing, scrapes in the ice, and they look pretty bloodied up. Boulette not so much.
Good stuff.
It managed to avoid a lot of the damage.
And that's as a quick action. If there is the time for me to no. Okay.
No, you've done one thing there, so then it'll be initiative roll for everyone.
Cool.
The orcs suck even more ass.
Am I first again?
Are we talking about Sam's ring again?
Not this time.
What did we get then? Bogrud?
21.12, I think it is.
That's a 19.13.
Gulag? Hecknom?
4.
Nice, that's why I like that one.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was muted.
Okay.
Greg got 9.16.
Lovely,
Yeah.
lovely. So then,
Or 4.16, whichever.
So top of the round, we start with Bogrud.
Yeah, what a surprise.
And they're all dead.
Well, Bogrud is in dragon form and still hasted and still massive. So I think I will take flight and
So
sort of
majestic.
hover above them. Now, do I
That dragon on our side.
do I use my force breath or my poison breath?
Use the force. I just wanted to say that. Don't let that sway your decision.
So I've got a 15-foot cone for 3d8, or a 30-foot cone for 12d6. We like big numbers, don't we? We like to roll lots of dice. I will, for the first time, literally ever. Oh no, I could just punch them all individually once at a time.
Oh, you were going
I
to
could just punch. I could just punch them all. What would Bogrud do really? He would punch things, wouldn't he? While he's massive and.
Yeah, I mean, he'd want to punch stuff, but he'd want to be kind of showy about it as well. So if you have the opportunity to show off while flying, looking majestic and all that shit, then take it.
Punch it, punch it. Although, is he feeling dragony?
No, he probably would have done if he'd have managed to catch the big one, but he didn't. So he probably just, out of frustration now, just wants to chin more things. Yeah, that sounds more like Bogrud.
Yeah.
That sounds more like Bogrud. He's annoyed at himself for not gem slotting before he killed the dragon, because that's been his goal for like a year and a half. So, first orc, second orc, third orc, Bulet.
So you've still got your D4 blessed, don't you, running? So
Correct.
And a bardic inspiration hanging around as well.
so they will all hit then.
Sweet. So first orc takes 41. Second orc takes 42. Third orc takes 30. And the Bulet takes 29.
$29, you say?
Yes. I am hovering 15 feet above everything because they're still within range.
So the three orcs get beaten into a pulp. There's not a lot left
Splat,
of them.
splat, splat.
Bullet, though, did take that damage and is still
Still fine for now.
well, yeah, for now. So he rolled a 4 anyway. So next up is Sam.
Well, Sam is looking quite impressed as Bogrud beats these things to the pate that we know that they will all inevitably end up with.
Well, somebody is.
I'm sorry, Scott. You did this to yourself.
No, I'm pretty sure you did it to me.
The power of no, Scott. The power of no.
Yeah.
I said no.
I wasn't expecting these things to live this long. What can I do? Oh, you know what? It's a classic. Let's break out the classic.
We're at 4 rounds of combat at the minute. I gave Scott an estimate of how many rounds I thought that the session would last for.
Yeah.
I want to see how accurate I think I overestimated the slaying power of the ancient green dragon.
22.
Yeah, that hits. It had 422 hit points.
And I did most of that in 3 rounds of combat.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Wow. Wow.
Extra 1 damage.
The Bogrud's getting hit with the last one.
Jesus Christ. Sam has rolled nat 1 on every single damage dice roll forever,
Look,
apart from the
look.
one that hits me.
Look, can I just look? I'm not feeling my best here. I can't help that sometimes I can't always fire as much as I would want to, or as well as I would want to, or for as long as I would want to.
Nat 1 plus 5, nat 1 plus 5, plus nat 1.
I mean, sometimes gentleman has
Jesus.
problems. It's
And then I'm taking 14 points of force damage from that nat 1, yeah?
yeah.
I'm seeing this as Sam's hit 2. Kind of sees a dragony form after the dragon hit, and just without even thinking, just panic, and he fires the last one off, and we've just.
Oh, it's the third one as well, which means Sam just knob thrusted Bogrud for 14 points of force damage.
I'm just gonna. That's a quote I've not heard before. Gonna write that one down. Amazing.
Greg, it's your turn next, but you are currently in the water.
I am, and I would like to spend my turn swimming to the bottom, and I want to see if I can break the glass.
She's not letting it
Cool.
go.
So yeah, you can swim to the bottom and start hacking away, but yeah, it will be quite obvious quite quickly. It's not going to break easily.
So that's fine. If it is obvious so quick, then I will come back up, obviously. But it's something that Greg would have done. He would have gone down. He wanted them bottles of water.
Yes.
Nobody knows why, but he needs to stay hydrated.
Greg's obsession with water is canon. We're all
Oh god, yeah.
Water cannon.
This is special water that would look great coming out of a water cannon. You'd all like it.
Hecknam's also amazed that all these things are alive still. Well, one thing's alive still.
Yes.
It looks like a scene from The Boys down there. Things just exploding.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
It would be if I've never seen that. So it means
No, I've not seen that either. I've seen the Homelander memes about him blowing people up.
It's
just brutal.
It's beautiful. It's the same. It's by the same guy who did Supernatural, but with no holds barred, literally. Anyway,
what's the distance for the Ember Defender? Do we put a distance on how far I can throw it?
I seem to think we maybe said 20 feet normal, 40 feet disadvantaged, as it's a shield. It's
20 feet is the standard thrown range for a melee weapon. Like a close range, and then I think it's 20-60 for most things like hand axes and stuff.
Hecknom's going to just strangely, but feels right to fly over.
Yeah, you can fly.
How is Hecknom flying? Is it this? Is it a swim? Is it a Superman?
You look so defeated.
Harry was against me. Wizard Harry.
The Violet has no ranged capabilities. So Hecknom and Bogrud are just above it.
And then Hecknom's going to throw the Ember Defender at it.
Oh, 20-40.
Plus a D8 of thunder damage.
Yeah. So you fly over, throw your shield.
Fucking shit and stuff happens. Set of wankers.
Shield bounces back to you. Boo lets turn. It looks around.
And just dies.
Realizes you see him look at the particularly this orc here. I'm gonna look at it, realize he's not moving. and he is going to just burrow 40 feet away and just.
As it's attempting to leave my threat range, can I make a reaction opportunity attack on it?
It's within 15 feet, so if you're within 50 feet, yes, you can.
It's already dead, guys. Stop punching it.
Oh, he did.
Oh my god.
It's 73 points.
Oh, Scott. Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus. Graham, I think you've broken
Try and
Scott.
get away. As it turns to get away, Bogrud Eldritch Maul slaps it on the ass, killing it. Everything's dead. You guys win. Everybody happy.
I think we've broken Scott. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
In my defence, it wasn't me. It was Graham.
I've trapped Dolian, so small victories.
In
Sweet
4
release.
rounds of combat, I've done over 5,500 points of damage.
That's mental. That's so mental.
Has anyone seen Dolian?
Who? Sorry, who? No. So what's that? The finale?
Who's Bolian?
Is he a friend of Rob's?
Oh.
So is the finale of Evalthon next week then? New campaign? Who dis? No. It's alive. I needed that.
Me too.
So, hour and 45 minutes in, still an hour and 15 minutes left to go, guys. What we do?
Oh no. There's an even bigger quake coming from the ground.
You're about to slap a Tarask on the screen. Just out of spite.
No, it's a three-headed goose.
It's the Honkdra.
Combat.
I can't take a Tarask yet.
Sam
Well,
could.
Let's see what happens next time when there's 3. But no, end of combat. Celeborn has been defeated.
Genuine question: did you have more planned for tonight, or did you think this was going to take 3 hours?
No, I have.
There's more prepared. Oh, thank God! I thought I just ruined the session.
No,
I
I
ended
mean-
it ridiculously quickly.
We can continue with what we were actually doing before the combat happened. So.
Which was
Story stuff.
weren't we going back to the Dwarven lands to get our ship back?
You were, I imagine, probably delivering what
The
you
crown.
got in this place.
It was a crown.
Back
wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, we were returning the crown first,
Mhm.
and then we were going to go back and get the ship.
That pretty crown that's on my head.
Yes.
Nope.
Dad.
Oh, thanks for that, mate. Sorry.
My crown.
Sorry about this happened.
Oh no, we're going to have to wrestle the crown.
My crown.
Obviously, you all did see Dolian descend into the hidden sanctuary, and as the statue crumbled, you saw the door close. So, I'm just saying, you all saw that.
Oh well.
What are you going to do, guys?
I say we head out and find somewhere to go and have a rest.
Yeah, I kind of could do with at least a short rest.
Come on, lads, come on.
Grezreg needs a drink now that he doesn't
Stop
have his
cheering
pretty
them on, I
water.
don't care. They don't deserve it. Come on, lads.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I could definitely do with a short rest at the very least. And then I say we give this crown back.
Do we have like 10 minutes just to gather
What crown?
ourselves and heal our wounds and such with hit dice?
Yeah, true.
I after a fight against the dragon and whatnot, it is a bit sooner than I thought. So if you wish,
Level
we can
up?
do a level up now in session if you wish.
Bow, 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 bow.
Really?
Works
Yes.
for me.
You've just killed an ancient dragon. You've had a few good fights before this. I think after an ancient dragon, I think that's
Our style's
worthy of a level up.
And I think if it's not done in this session, it shouldn't get done.
Yeah, because if you didn't earn the XP, then you don't get...
If they're buried underground, you get it.
He was
I'm not going back
following-
for him.
He was following orders for what to do with the party, so he went down to get you all healing potions. So
Yeah.
he was part of the fight. He just didn't do any of the damage.
Doesn't take that long to get down there.
No.
He fell asleep probably,
Doesn't take that long.
and it was 4 turns.
Exactly. That's 24 seconds.
You were down there for like half a session. Yeah. So, do we all have an idea of how we're leveling up? Are we discussing? Are we
Yeah,
talking? Are we...
we can talk. We can discuss. I don't know whether to go for Bard or Warlock
Ooh.
because I'm level 6 of each. Again, the question
What's
is
going to be?
with after my pact with Hyacinth, do I have to go Warlock all the way?
I mean, you can. I am happy for you to ask Hyacinth if you wish.
I would very much like to do
level
that.
7.
So, so I take a brief moment away from everyone else while they're all resting and chilling. And I'm not a bard who's usually a religious person, not quite sure what prayer is, but I offer a thought up to Hyacinth about just did a big old fight that took down a massive enemy, so that's got to be a win for our side. Will you grant me some more power, and what flavour would that be?
As you do that, you feel that information that request has left you, and you feel a sort of tingling within yourself as you sit there waiting for a response.
I do love a tingle. Message
So
received.
that's what he replies back to you. Somewhat lyrically, some sort of musically, it's like a melody as he speaks, as you know.
Like the way the people in the Underdark speak to you through song.
Yeah.
So we are banning Baldur's Gate chat on my game, so I don't play it.
Sorry, darling.
I didn't do it tonight, but I did also mention that I may start, maybe not this campaign, another campaign, but anytime anybody drops 0 HP, if they are brought back with like healing word or something, you will always come back with 1 point of exhaustion, just because.
No, that makes absolute sense.
Otherwise, we're just yo-yoing, just like up, punch, get punched down, healing word, up, punch, get punched down. It seems to be like no negative.
There's no penalty to getting dropped.
Yeah,
I'm
every
quite
time
happy.
you drop it-
If you want to do that now, I'm quite happy to take that.
No, because I haven't discussed it with
Okay.
everybody first, so I won't just throw rules at people. But it's something that I'll probably do in the next campaign. But to me, it just makes a bit more sense for there to be some sort of negative effect of dropping to 0, not just healing word back up again because you can end up yo-yoing up and down like 2 or 3 turns.
I also think it's kind of it is weird. It's like you can die and you're just like, 8 hours later, ready to go.
I'm all
Anything-
done leveling up.
Anything interesting for Bogrud?
I just got another use of my I can't say the word. Indomitable.
You got
Yeah.
another yes.
I got another
Cool.
use of that. More HP, and which everyone will have got. All of our proficiency bonuses went up by 1 as well.
Nice.
So I now have 171 HP. I completely forget that I have Indomitable because I can't say it, so I forget it exists. But it turns out it lets me re-roll failed saving throws.
Useful.
Which I could have done for the poison breath and maybe tried to knock that down by a further 20 points, but hey ho, you live and learn.
Yeah, well, you're all a bunch of pricks who managed to stay away, not get frightened, which I couldn't believe.
I did
Every
die.
single one of us passed that.
Unbelievable. And again, because it was Bless that allowed at least 2 of you to do it.
Yeah.
I am going to give Hecknon and Craig inspiration just because
MVP.
that did change
Yay.
the beginning of that fight.
Oh, considerably. If I had have failed that wisdom save, that fight would have lasted way longer.
Mm.
So I made that 4 or 5 rounds of combat.
I think
4 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
And I said to Scott, I reckon 7 earlier. So I overshot how long that was going to last.
Yay, more spell slots, more spells.
Do you know what you're taking, anybody? What's Sam taking?
All of them.
I don't. Everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
If you untick your spells, you don't unlearn them, do they? Do you? Sweet, I'm having all the spells.
I don't know. I'm still trying to work out. I don't get anything special for either option, so it is just more spells. I've just got to decide on what spells they are. I already have a lot of movement, but then do I go something dramatic or or more offensive?
That is ridiculous. 7d10 in a 100-foot area.
Doesn't matter anymore. I'm not
I tell you, I'm just looking up some spell stuff and I'm tired and my eyes ache and my eyesight is shit anyway. And I'm looking through a list here and we don't have this spell book, Unearthed Arcana, and it's called Ego Whip, but I read it as Egg Whip. And I'm like, what kind of spell is Egg Whip?
He's whipping eggs.
I could just make a great omelette.
Oh, I mean, we can make some spells if you wish.
Isn't the Unearthed Arcana just the rule retcons that they introduce
I don't
afterwards?
Not sure.
I mean, my favourite one, which you're going to like this one, Scott.
No.
Make your own temple appear.
What?
Okay.
Temple of the Gods.
Oh, it's only for 24 hours and then it disappears. Unless at some point if Hecknon wants to spend a year casting that spell every day and then he can make a permanent temple to...
Only you and creatures you designate can open or close the door.
Quick, everyone, hide.
And then Bogwood says, I don't know what that word means.
And punches the temple.
Greg, got any new spells that you wanna share, Angela? Or are they just all the spells?
I'm just looking through them to see what's what.
I am so indecisive.
Oh, I'm just reading about Dream of Blue Veil at the moment.
Come on. My favorite two games.
But I haven't technically punished Ali for not being here because that was in my mind before the session started, and I didn't know Ali was going to be playing. But it happened. I'm not sad.
There's a spell called Antagonize. I think Sam does that anyway.
Does it mean he draws attention to himself? Because if it's so, I mean, Sam probably would take that spell.
I think it just means it's like it's a spell just to piss people off and then make them attack each other. So.
No, attack each other.
You whisper magical words, antagonize one creature of your choice within range. The target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Saving row.
The target takes 4d4 psychic and must immediately use its reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see. If the target can't make this attack because there's no one within reach or because it's unavailable, the target instead has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the start of your next turn. That's quite a good one. Don't know whether we have that. I'm looking on a website, not what we have.
Draconic Transformation, is that
Not
what?
another one.
Is that essentially what Graham has?
Yeah, that's what my amulet does, basically.
I like that.
Oh, how many dragons are we going to end up with?
I think
Oh no, I'm not being a dragon.
Be a little bit more powerful because obviously it's the
the spell's a little bit better. Yeah.
We toned it down a tad.
Yeah, giving me access to a level 6 spell when we were like level 8 or something would have been a bit old. Not that I wasn't already.
With a level up, do we get like all our?
You get everything back.
Yeah. Everything back, yeah.
Gutted I didn't fucking soul trap that dragon though.
If anything, that's the only thing that gives me any joy. Is not even got the soul.
Was there anything wonderful that you were going to put in there that would piss Graham off especially?
I mean, it would have been immunity to poison damage. I think I had. I think I was going to include some kind of frightening presence itself.
Well, I don't want things to run away from me, so that's fine. I'm resistant to poison anyway, so that'll do. And I imagine a slightly stronger breath weapon, maybe more fly speed or whatever. But
I was going to give one legendary resistance.
Yeah, that would have been useful.
Ooh.
I was going to give a much bigger poison breath, which I think I was going to work out to maybe be at least. What's the one you've got at the minute? 12?
12d6, yeah.
So it may have just been the full 22d6 if that's what the normal adult is. I can't tell you because it's not here now, but I did have another one ready just in case.
Another what?
But another young green dragon on the map from previous session. So that's a young green.
I mean, I can paste that one as well if you want.
No, this one might grow up and
avenge its father.
Avenge its father, maybe.
Is its name Inigo Montoya?
The Wengi.
The 12d6 is for a young green dragon, so yeah, it would have probably been the full 22
Full 22.
90-foot cone.
That I would then proceed to never use.
It would get everybody. But yeah, legendary resistance.
That's the only thing I'm sad about. Because that would have been highly useful for the next time something tries to make me do a wisdom save, and I just go, nah.
Yeah. maybe one or two other bits I would have worked out, but I thought for an ancient green dragon, I was going to give you something
Some really cool stuff.
pretty cool. Like I say, a legendary resistance is pretty cool.
It's
That
a
is-
one-shot nope every time someone tries to use
Yeah.
like dominate person on me or whatever. It's like, no,
Yeah.
no, you don't. Once per day, no, thank you.
I still can't decide. It takes me ages to do level up.
I have taken the finger spell.
You're fingering who now?
I've taken a finger.
You've taken a finger.
Well,
Aha.
finger of death.
Yeah, it looks
Maybe
good.
30 feet of blind sight you may have got,
I get blind sight when I use my draconic amulet anyway.
and then I was maybe gonna give another proficiency in one of the saving throws it has. So,
Wisdom would have been useful.
yes, it would have been able to give you proficiency in wisdom, charisma, con, or dex. But I mean, this isn't the only ancient dragon around, and it's also not the most powerful creature.
Yeah, I already have dex and con and strength, so yeah, wisdom would have been handy. Well, never mind. That'll teach me to get 2-punch happy.
Well, it was the crit, wasn't it? I would say it was just.
If it wasn't for the crit, I would have got one more hit on it.
Whether or not someone else would have stole the kill, Sam might have just run in and.
No, Dolian was inside. Everybody else was pretty much keen that they were just going to let me one-shot the dragons.
Yeah,
One
maybe.
D1 it. Sam just runs in, getting up off the floor, 7 HP, and just lullabies it to death.
Yeah. So many choices.
I've got so many spells now.
I've got no bad guys left to fight you. Because they're all dead.
So, back to the Elven capital to return this crown then.
Ooh, I quite like that one.
What crown? Don't know what you talk about. I give you crown. I give you crown if you put this gem into my headband.
Why does Greg have a gem that fits in his headband?
Greg
but just
had a
not
gem
in his
for
pocket?
Greg had a gem for quite a while that he's not actually found anybody to put it in for him yet. So it's
Aw.
still in my inventory.
If we get some downtime, I imagine Bogrud would be able to assist somewhat.
This
With-
is the one you were
with-
trying to assist on before. That
With,
it's
with,
just
my,
never
with my
actually
now
been complete.
plus 21 to smithing tools.
Greg not part with new crown until headband look prettier.
Interesting. Bold move, Conan.
So who has the crown? It's Greg, isn't it?
Greg.
Greg.
So yeah, you will say you're walking back. Greg still has it on his head. So if there's any conversing you wish to do before you get to the Elven capital, it's up to you guys.
Suddenly feeling a little bit more stronger than I did before. How about you guys?
Bogrud's sulking because he didn't get to soul trap the dragon. Like in character, Bogrud's got a face on him like.
He's got a right monk on.
I can imagine him talking to himself a bit like Hulk in the Thor.
Stupid Bogrud. Supposed to regen first.
Did Heck
Wonder if can resurrect dragon and then kill it again.
Did Hecknom enjoy flying? Is
Greg-
Hecknom still flying?
Greg feel like maybe he can help with that one now. He feel like he has new strength. Like resurrection strength.
Yeah, we don't want to resurrect the dragon actually though, because it'll
No.
come back to life full and I'll have to kill it all over again.
Oh, is
Don't
Bogrud scared?
You'll give Scott ideas.
No, I just wanted to get like 1 HP back, so all I've got to do is just put a gem in and go just bop it on the nose back to death.
No, I can't help with that one. I don't have healing spells.
No, that's fine. Right, so we're back in the Elven capital now, yes?
Yeah, you're making your way back to the other capital. Is Greg still wearing crown?
Greg is still wearing crown, but as we approach the Elven capital, Greg is going to cast invisibility on himself and slip back from everybody for a little while.
Do we notice?
Bogrud doesn't, because Bogrud's already pissed off with himself, so he's not really focusing. I'm going to say. So it's up to Sam and Hegnon if they want to roll a perception. I mean, if Bogrud wants to, but I imagine Bogrud wouldn't be looking around at anything.
He wouldn't be paying much attention, so unless a passive perception of 14 would be any use, probably not.
No, I'm still leveling up, so I haven't got my my sheet. I can.
Do you want to roll a perception?
Ooh, hang on. We roll my stealth against it.
You will
Do I
have
get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go with 20.
So yeah, nobody notices. So Greg was with you for a while.
Carry on heading.
how was you walking in, out of curiosity? Was Greg standing next to Bogwood, next to Hector, next to Sam?
I have no idea. It was whoever was near the back. Greg will have been near the back because they all kept mentioning his crown. So he'll have kept taking a step further backwards every time everybody mentioned his crown. So he'd have been near whoever was at the back.
I want a marching order then, guys. Who was at the front? Who was at the back?
I would probably have been at the front.
I have cancelled my. Let me just do a perception. 15. Yeah. I probably would have been hanging behind.
Okay, then. So what if you're hanging at the back as well? So this is the reason I was asking. With Sam's detect magic constantly going, you would have sensed the magic items next year that Greg has. And as Greg moves away, you would notice that you're no longer sensing them. So you would probably notice Greg isn't next to you anymore before, even though you don't see him go invisible, he's behind you. Otherwise, what's the point of having detect magic running 24/7 if you don't use it?
Exactly. Greg doesn't plan on being nasty and horrible and like not giving it. He just wants his pretty headband to look prettier because it's been sat there for quite some time. He's holding the crown hostage.
Of course he is. Where's Greg? Where's Greg? Has someone left him behind? Is he still swimming, trying to get through that? Greg? Oh, shit. Well.
He can't see me.
The fuck?
Greg is now hiding behind a tree. Even though he's invisible, he's hiding behind a tree.
Of course he is. Well, Greg's obviously going off doing Greg stuff. Who has the quest item?
Is there any water nearby?
Of course there is.
Not at the moment. No, I think there'll be some. As you get closer to the capital, there would be like streams and like rivers flowing through. Hence why the city's built here, because it's got water.
Yes, I think it would be as we were nearing it is when I'd have gone invisible.
Please tell me that Greg doesn't have the crown. Well, we're going to have to go search for Greg then.
Well, it's up to you guys. If Greg goes invisible and Greg's got the crown, it's up to you guys.
I mean, I do have sea invisibility.
For all you know, I'm going to say you can use that and then I'll be able to tell you where I'm actually heading.
Sorry, again, eyesight's crap. I pressed on the wrong one. Yeah, so I cast sea invisibility with a deep sigh.
Can I describe what she sees?
You can.
So Greg is now ahead of everybody. He's still heading towards the Elven capital. but he's hiding behind trees, peeping out like, hee hee, you can't see me. Tiptoeing to the next tree, peeping out, going, hee 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 hee, you can't see me. But I am still heading in the right direction.
I play along like I can't see. I kind of cast this. I'll be like, "Where's Greg? Where's Greg? Where's Greg?" And then I kind of, okay,
How long did you see invisibility last?
an hour.
Oh, so you can keep an eye on me all the way down, then
Yeah.
that's fine. I am still going there. I want you to make my headband prettier.
I am like a toddler who's like, can't see me, and I'm like, can't see you.
Guess where I am?
Oh, who said that? I wonder who said that. Is it Greg?
Yay!
I can't see Greg.
I'm not behind a tree. You can't find me.
I can't, can I? And I'm kind of side-eyeing Bogrud and Heck. No, I'm just like, well, this is something different after punching a dragon, I'm sure. So, yeah, carry on walking, and I'm pretending along with Greg.
So yeah, I would say if you're all making your ways to the cattle, you get to this place. I'll put Greg as visible, but we'll know Greg is invisible. And you walk into the throne room, and let's just move you guys back down to the entrance just for making sense. And you walk in, and it seems to be similar as before. The people.
What's the
in
vibe check?
discussions here. It still seems the same. Like
Okay.
with everything that's happened recently, you guys have been gone for a few hours.
A few hours.
It may be 4 or 5 hours.
No, we did have a long rest after leaving, I think. Did
So
we?
yeah, so it's been a day and a half. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll say yeah.
I would like to make a very dramatic entrance.
How dramatic?
Just doors flinging, maybe a little bit of cantrippy
Your
stuff.
hat.
Yeah.
As you do, the hat's gonna go.
From where I am, can I cast prestidigitation to give her like the fireworks effect and the background music, like a wrestling entrance?
I mean, it's a bit mid. I mean, a plus 13 and I got a 16. Ugh.
Another 16. I mean, the hat does give you is doing the tune, so it will give you advantage on performance checks. And the hat doesn't it?
Go on, let's go for. That's better.
So conversation quietens down, and everybody turns back to the door and sees 3 heroes return after 5 set out. Bob's dad shouts across to you and says, I see less of you have returned as set out. Have you lost 2 of your friends fallen?
There were 4 of us a minute ago.
Let's just. One of them is lagging behind.
Anybody seen Greg? No.
I'm just gonna gesture really subtly, trying to catch Bogrud's eyes in a play along, he's at it again kind of expression.
But he's got the app.
That's fine. I know.
But we need to give the app back. That's the reason we're here.
I'm going to turn and look straight at Greg. Greg, we need the crown.
Greg is now sat down in like a stroppy toddler sulk with a tear in his eye, holding onto the crown and hugging into it. It's my pretty crown. You can't see me.
Look, Greg, the crown doesn't belong to you. I can't have you.
Please don't take my crown. Please, please, please don't take it. Please.
I can't have you having a strop, and Bogrud
I
having
just want
a strop.
I just want the pretty. I just need it to be pretty. Please don't take it. Please.
Heck, please. I need another parent. I can't parent these 2. I've got Mardy one over here and Stroppy one over here.
So what?
Oh.
I've got a crying one over there.
Well, it will only be a matter of moments here, I'm sure, as well. Everything all right?
Yeah. She's just wanting mummy, and she is not here, so that's always helpful.
Yes. Um, yeah, so come on, Greg. I'm sure the elves will be able to find some master craftsman to help you with your pretty crown, because isn't your crown the best crown, not this new one?
Do you promise?
I promise to the best of my ability to get this gem put in your crown as soon as we have the opportunity.
Ask them first. Ask them will they do it. I just want a pretty crown.
I am going to walk up to Bob's dad.
Yeah, he started making his way towards you, especially when he heard Bogrud say something about one of your party having the hat or the headpiece. So he started would be walking over. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bob's dad. Mr. Bolbaron, Chancellor, Magistrate, King, Prince,
Lord.
can't remember. Lord. Let's go with Lord.
Lord Barbaron, right?
Yeah.
He's a lord, believe.
Sire. There you go.
Yes,
That'll
yes,
do.
yes.
We have returned.
Mr. Bob's dad.
Yeah, Mr. Bob Dad.
Empty-handed, it seems. Was you not successful?
Oh no, we were successful. However, my emotional colleague has taken a rather liking to the crown, formed a kind of an emotional attachment to it, which is unfortunate, but he is subject to these emotional whims.
Don't let him take it. It's mine.
That's okay, Greg. I was wondering if you have any skilled craftsmen or jewelers who can work on Greg's own crown, which will definitely make him a lot happier and quieter in giving up this crown.
Lord Barbaron will step closer to Sam and just lean in to whisper in his ear, say, "My people will not be held, will not be blackmailed.
Look, I'll pay
In
you.
no. He just says into returning what is ours.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
would be
not.
happy. We would be. Oh, he's whispering so no one else hears. So he doesn't want you to be shouting. I will be happy to reward for items given. So after everything you've done, you can help me. I can help you. But if it seems we're being held ransom, I cannot guarantee that the rest of my folk won't take exception to this.
I absolutely agree, and you must understand what it must be like. Kids, eh? Who'd have 'em? I don't know if I do. But I think once the emotional nature of this dies down, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Greg is a rather changeable fellow, excitable, and
I'm a delicate petal.
a delicate petal. So there is a degree of subtlety we have to approach this, which I do appreciate. You did fight very hard, so maybe if we can level up the praise a bit and if we can sort this gem issue out for him, like I said, I'll happily contribute a little bit of gold if it'll help grease some palms, and then we can get your crown back to you and Bob's your name.
We have no need for gold. We have a kingdom full of gold. You, as a party, are holding one of the most valuable heirlooms of my people. If it is not returned, then we will see that as theft by the party. We will reward those who return it, and he'll raise his voice, but not those who would keep it from us.
A reward? What a gracious thing. If only a reward, Greg. Did you hear that? You could have a wonderful reward for getting rid of this crown you just found. What wondrous things would that be?
Does that mean he does have somebody that can make my headband prettier or not?
I look back at Mr. Bob with a sigh and a shrug.
He just little nod.
Of course, they will have the best craftsman available to you to make your headband. The one that's yours, the prettiest one you've ever seen. Oh, and Hecknom is making the crown freak you out, I think.
Yeah.
Does that get through
Yep.
to Greg?
So if Greg hasn't read that, Greg, you are just hearing a voice in your head saying, "You're not my master. Give me back."
I threw it on the floor.
Thank you, Greg.
Does it become visible once I let it go?
Yep.
Because I turned invisible while wearing it.
Yep,
If I've
will
let it
be-
go, does it become?
Yes, I would say yes.
It affects you and things you're wearing, doesn't it? If you're no longer wearing it, it wear off.
That's fine.
So where
Is it still whispering to me?
No, it's stopped
No.
now.
I'm assured it's not.
That's fine. I won't stomp on it then.
Not even a thank you from the crowd.
Only when the crown goes back to the elves.
Where did Greg throw it? Can I subtly try and pick it up, as opposed to this crown just appearing to be thrown on the ground of great national treasure?
I mean, you have mage hand, don't you? I'm happy for you to do a sleight of hand, see if you can catch it with, because you can see Greg.
Don't think I do have mage hand.
Ah,
I've got
I
Nim.
don't know why.
No, Riv had
Yeah.
mage hand. I don't.
Ah, maybe that's yeah.
Um,
Probably good that Sam doesn't have mage hand.
sorry, I was
Constantly
just.
molesting people.
And himself.
I mean, that's. I mean, I would never molest other people. Consent is my
no
kink.
hand,
but
guys.
no hands. Okay, I'd like to take that at my next level up, please. Yes. So, can I do a sleight of hand or a stealth to see if I can rescue the optics of this situation?
I think the only thing I kind of somebody can pick it up off the ground, because it would have made a noise as it landed and people would have seen, as they would have been looking towards the party as well.
Bogrud, did you see this thing appear? Because I'm a little bit too far ahead.
Presumably, I'd have seen it just land on the floor.
It's magic.
So I'll pick it up.
You just heard it.
And seeing it after it landed, yeah.
So I'm going to throw it on the floor and step out the room.
I'll pick it up, walk to Mr. Bob's dad, and go, "Here you go, here's your hat."
Thank you, Bogrud. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Hegnon. And I will pray for Greg, and I will pray for Dolian.
I mean, if we can sort out later.
Why you pray for Greg? Greg doesn't want your prayer.
No, Greg, we were just sorting out someone who'll be able to help you with your...
isn't he? So he'd just be looking around thinking...
It's invisible, but you can hear him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but he's not expecting Greg's voice to see him.
Did he not hear the whole conversation before, though?
I thought you was talking amongst yourselves.
No, Greg will have just been muttering and pleading, "Don't take my crown, please don't take it."
He pretended not to hear it because
it's weird.
Yeah.
So again, I'm just going to try and communicate with knowing looks to Bob's dad that if we could talk later about rewarding that would be wonderful. Be very grateful. But yeah, day and a half. Here's your crown.
Do you have any kind of rewards in mind that you would like? I mean, is there something in particular I could do? And he was looking at Sam here, thinking what they've just been whispering and discussing.
I mean, if you do have someone who could assist Greg in making a beautiful piece of jewelry, even more beautiful, that would be wonderful. And for myself, if anyone's got mage hand, I'd love that spell.
So he'll just say quite loud, "Well, if only Greg was here and I could see the item he needs repairing, maybe I would be able to help immediately, but unfortunately I can't seem to see it right now."
I place my crown on the floor and the gem next to it.
Oh look, it's magic.
Yeah, we can fix that.
See, Greg? Greg, I told you this.
Hurry up and give it back to me.
This will be your special headband, especially for you.
Greg wants extra reward. Greg
But
needs
it-
some more knitting tools. Greg needs more fabrics and knitting needles.
It will take some time to fix this, though, Greg.
Why don't we go and have a sleep? I think you could do with a hug, and maybe a sleep, and maybe something to eat, and maybe you'll feel better after that. Maybe they'll got
Greg
somewhere.
just,
Maybe you could have a swim somewhere.
Greg just wants more knitting tools. He needs to make new clothes. Lady Chaos Rock Lady will be waiting for them.
We can fetch you some silks and other materials.
Lilac's her favourite colour. Get that one.
We will get you a couple of shades of purple.
50 Shades of Purple.
Hello.
The 50 Shades of Purple? Let me go look in
Probably
my
not.
room.
Are there?
You see him open this side door and just like bright red walls and. But no, they will bring out some stuff there for you, and someone will take the headband away, and
Hey.
then
Hey, now you got to admit, your lot couldn't find it for 200 years. Day and a half for this one
How-
over here.
how did you find it?
Magic sword.
Pretty much.
Which
It's
magic
just
sword?
what we do.
That one.
Oh, so yes, it seems like
Points
that's
at Sam's crotch area where he wears his sword.
This one.
seems that would be why we wasn't able to find it. You're speaking as if you did something wonderful. It seems like you just happened to have the key.
I mean, yeah.
All these
Destiny
years
and
and you
fate
never
and all
found
that.
the key. But we found the key.
We
Yeah,
also,
look at Bogrud saying that and be like, duh.
Duh.
I mean, luckily we just
I know it.
we
I
got
know
Just points at the fact like legendary heroes, magic shit. Duh.
And it'll just be like, yeah, I knew a thing about Destiny and heroes once, but yeah, my son has ended up being quite the disappointment. I thought he would have been here with you, but
Stupid ginger bastard.
yes,
he had more important things to do with his other friends. Love him.
I should
He's
have known
busy
he was-
joining an army and having a girlfriend.
Uh,
should have known he was never going to live up to my expectations when he could never even master the simple spell Hunter's Mark.
sorry, what now?
It's
Some
the
newfangled
spell we
thing.
taught. It's the first spell we taught him.
Oh, he was never very good at spelling. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
No. But then while all this is going on, the chitter chatter, Hecknom, you feel one of your ears sort of start getting really, really hot.
Is it Greg?
Then you hear in your head a voice you recognize. And, Hecknom, is that you? Can you hear me? Just wanted to check in and say, I believe your ship might be almost ready for collection. If you want to make your way back here.
Oh,
And
is
then
that you?
ear-
Is that you? Insert name here.
the
Do it
ear-
yourself.
your ear starts cooling down after you receive that message. But then
Was it Doris still?
Yeah.
Do we still
but
have
then-
the spying glass on the ship as well that we set up like a security camera?
I don't know. Did you leave it there?
Yes, because I have a list of things that we always do, and then I'm never quite sure
Yeah.
where the ship is last.
So, yeah, it is still on there.
So you have a look through it and you just see a bunch of dwarves partying. You just like a little rain game.
Oh no, if Greg set this security camera thing up, it is focusing on one barrel and one barrel only.
Of course it is.
I don't know what's in the barrel, but it's just completely missed the rest of the boat.
Not barrels.
No barrel.
Shit. Not barrels. Don't trust him. Won't have one on the ship.
If Greg looks through the spyglass, he can see that barrel is still in the same place he left it.
There you go. The ship's not moved.
At least it's not moved.
Heckner will pass on the message saying that the ship is ready from Duracell.
Just keeps going and going.
It was Dorasil, wasn't it?
It was Dorsal, yes.
The King's Steward.
Not anymore. We've got Duracell,
also
we've got
he was-
Cellulite.
Insert name here was also used for a session or two.
Do we all get presents or just Greg?
It's not presents, it's a
Aw.
reward.
Oh, does Bogrud feel lonely? Does he feel left out?
Just ask him.
I did give you a level up, but I mean, it's what could we do for you if you say it out loud? You've returned this to us. What could I do for you?
Don't know, fat pile of money, magic items.
I may be able to help with some of that. Maybe not presently, because I'm not yet in control of the Elven lands. But with what you've returned here, I believe I will be able to take temporary control until we rid the world of Bane, and then.
What about a big house? Wouldn't mind a big house.
And he, being a lord, has lands he owns, and he say, I will offer you all land within my own where you can build your own homes if you wish.
Oh,
Sweet, Bogrud's setting up the retirement plan.
nice.
He's going to move in. I thought he was going to move to the gnome lands. But...
No, he'll move her here.
Ah.
Assuming when we go to Bane's Island, he doesn't find his wife and child, that's going to be kind of awkward.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Greg like land. Greg.
Again, I
happy.
suppose orcs could be polyamorous.
I was going to say she might be into it.
Roughly how long will it take before I get my headband back? Because I'm back to speaking singular word sentences.
It's like, is that Angela or Greg speaking now?
Greg can't say that many words together.
Oh,
He's back down. He's took his headband off, so he's back down to a -1 intelligence.
oh,
Yeah, but
bless
what's
him.
that, an 8 in intelligence?
Yeah.
I've got a
Yeah,
1.
so, yeah, he's not stupid with an 8. With an 8,
No, he just can't. It's something like if you've got less than 10, you can't talk very well or something. I'm sure that's
I
what we
would
read
say-
up.
I thought it would be more a case of if you had like 3
Huh.
intelligence.
You have less
maybe-
intelligence than your average wolf.
Yeah,
Fair
that would
enough.
struggle for words, but I would have thought with an 8 you are just like, because if 10's average, an 8 would be like just.
So you're saying I'm below average?
Below average intelligence.
My strength is an
Only-
8. I feel a
only-
little
only-
bit
I'd be
sad now.
offended, but it goes over my head.
Yeah, only in your vocabulary at the moment, it seems.
Yes, and Greg is happy now. Greg good. Greg need drink and sleep.
I mean, if you wish to have a long rest, I'm quite happy to give you a long rest after you've just leveled up and got everything back.
No, it's a waste of a long rest that we won't get for another 5 sessions.
Don't need rest. Just need headband.
Well, they said it takes some time, so the
I will wait.
lady whom you were teleported to, whose name is. Anyone remember off the top of your head?
Top of my head, no, but maybe I wrote it down.
Chicka chicka slim shady.
I cannot read my own writing. No, I did not write it down.
Gilthria? Gilthira. That's her name. Gilthria Silver Giffits.
Bless you.
Thank you. So, yeah, she's around here because she is a close friend and ally to. She would be able to teleport you guys back to the Dwarven lands if you wish. And when you return with your ship, your headband would be ready. I think Angela's just gone.
No, I'm not gone.
Oh,
I was responding to Ali.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so they'll say we can have it ready for you when you return with your ship, if that's any good.
I did write it down. I'm proud of it. I knew I had it somewhere. Sorry.
Or you can wait while they fix it, but it may take a day or so. It's very intricate work.
Is there any entertainment if we're waiting?
Greg likes the idea of waiting so that he can get on with doing this intricate garment, so that when he does return back, he has a gift for Lady Chaos Rock Lady.
I look at Bogrud, I look at Hecknom, and like, maybe there's some entertainment, some carousing could be done. I mean, you just punched a dragon to death. Surely that warrants some kind of letting our hair down.
Can we afford to waste a day? Are we on any time pressure at the moment? Other than the impending destruction of the planet or whatever, but
you were gonna be picking up the ship and then coming back.
Yeah.
So it just means that you can pick up the ship and carry on going instead.
Well, if you remember the map of Evalthon, let me see. My map's not working on here, so I'll have to try and describe it. I know I've got a map on here somewhere.
I could get her to teleport me back, go pick the ship up, and then come back with it to pick everybody up if they're wanting just to chill for a bit.
I mean, Sam's down to chill wherever possible. Needs to let off a bit of steam after this level up. Are the elves into like taverns and entertainment?
Well, more maybe sophisticated than other places, so they would be taverns, but you'll not find too much in the way of exotic dancers and profanity. It'd be a little bit more.
Hey, that's not all I am.
Depends on how much Sam's willing to pay, I suppose.
Well, I guess
it's been
always
a while.
something seedy if you've got the right money. So, again, I don't know why my map's not working on here in a minute. I must have done something. But you will know the bottom section, which I guess is the duck's leg. As you guys have, I suppose, would be the halfling land.
That there, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't see the map in a minute. It won't show me anything. I just have a blank screen.
Oh, I can see it fine.
Oh, I've been working now.
The duck's legs would be down here.
No, that's
That's his flappy arm up in the air 'cause he's doing the Superman pose. That's his beak. That's his eye. That's his Superman arm. And there's his legs. That's his little tail.
That's not the fart cloud.
And that's his other arm.
What's this
the fart cloud, yeah. That's his Superman arm. He's flying.
It's a duck. He has wings and two legs. He doesn't have arms.
Well, that's his Superman wing then. That's the one that's up in the air. That when Superman goes forward, he puts one hand in the air, and that's that one.
The Superman.
Because there's his other arm, there's his legs, and that's his fart cloud.
Well, this is Holos, which is the halfling kingdom, which you haven't been to next. This here is where the capital of the Elflands is based, this huge tree. And the
Dwarflands are up in the mountain.
Is up here somewhere, yes. So, well, if you guys want to chill here, we can say you chill here, and then we'll start the next session off with you guys teleporting to the Dwarven lands.
Sounds wonderful.
I've had no input yet, so if there is anything Dwarven crafted you want doing to the ship, then please let me know. I have some ideas that I'm going to have put onto the ship.
Do we
Which
have
I think
any?
I mentioned to Graham the other week.
Greg wants a
which is-
fabric room.
We discussed it. I
Yeah.
think
What-
I
what
floated a
I've-
couple of ideas by you.
But yeah, there is definitely going to be boomsticks on the side of the ship and a blunderbuss
Ooh.
for a huge cannon to fire off there. So definitely some artillery.
You know how ancient, like I say ancient, like old naval style ships have like pointed ends with battering ram things attached to them. I want one of them in the shape of Bogrud's fist.
Only if Sam can be the figurehead on the front.
It's fine by Bogrud. As long as every time we ram somebody with the ship, he's just fisting them.
I'm really confused here because that's on the end, the fist.
So the fist would look like
And then
Sam.
Maybe,
Sam's
yeah.
the figurehead, so is Sam like holding his trousers down and bending over in front of the fist?
I mean, maybe that's
How
look. That's maybe too exotic for the dwarves. Bogrud, I am more than happy if you want to have your fist at the beginning of the ship, so you can fist whatever you want.
You guys can discuss that in the private chat and let me know how you want it. But I know Graham is up early. I know Craig has two little ladies that need daddy's attention.
Mummies.
Oh, will do. Oh, mummies.
She's just not here
So-
for another hour and a half.
So I'm happy to call it there if that's easy.
Lovely.
Well done. Leveled up. Killed an ancient dragon.
Just so
Well,
I can get everything ready, when I put my headband on next, it'll have the new gem in it, yes?
Yes.
Sweet, just so I can get it ready on my character sheet so it goes on automatically.
Yes.
Thanking you.
Welcome.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Scott. I'm so sorry, and yet I'm not at the same time because that was great.
Yeah. It was alright.
That's very impressive.
What was that you were saying when I joined on when you were talking to Cat Scott? Well, average party damage of about 200 per round.
Without everybody's.
Oh, non-buffed. Non-buffed.
Not with the bless.
Not completely buffed up, and but I thought 250 is what I was thinking would be a reasonable party damage, not with like 4 attacks and a crit, for example. If you were
4
just doing
attack and two crits in there as well.
Yeah, if it was just normal Bogrud's normal 3 attacks, he could do. Sam's
Then the dragon might have lasted one more round.
Eldritch Blast was, I think, Sam's highest damage outputs. Greg's hecked on with whatever powerful spells they have.
Yeah,
I only
Dolian-
did 1 attack.
Yeah, Dolian, I think, normally does 40 damage. I think will be on average with sneak attack.
Didn't need it.
Yeah, if you hadn't crit it and there was 30 less hit points, I definitely would have tried to gem it myself, Graham.
We would have been falling out.
To be fair, he didn't know you. He wouldn't know you had all that history trying to kill this dragon, would he necessarily? So
Craig would know. Bogrud wouldn't fall out with Hecnon, but Graham would definitely fall out with Craig.
I mean, 30 on a melee attack would have been very difficult to hit. It would have been max damage on a lot of things.